Welcome to the Law Show Extra. We're going to go back and we're going to speak with Robert. Robert, you're on the Law Show Extra. Robert.
Yeah, I got a quick question.
Okay.
I just got my serve papers the other day, but I have filed bankruptcy on the loan about 15 months ago.
Okay.
And I have my sister as a co-borrower. Do you think she would be liable for the house?
Robert, let's back up a little bit, okay? Can we do that?
Okay.
All right. So tell me, you filed for bankruptcy and you got your foreclosure papers.
Yeah, I filed for bankruptcy last year.
Are you still in the house?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. When you filed for bankruptcy, did you reaffirm the note on the mortgage?
No.
Have you paid?
Yeah, I was paying until about 6 months ago.
Right. And when you say your sister's a co-borrower, does that mean that she co-signed?
She's on the loan. Yeah, she co-signed.
She's definitely going to be responsible, okay? But there's a potential that we may be able to fight the foreclosure on her behalf and beat back the bank so that you can keep the house if you're interested in doing that.
Yeah, I am interested, but the problem I had after about 15 months ago, when I filed, they sent me a package, and I tried to get a modification, and then they pulled it from me, and then they wanted like $7,000, which I paid them just to keep the house, and I kept paying as I go.
Yeah, listen,
and they didn't want to work with me. So
I know, but the banks never want to work with people that don't have lawyers. When they have lawyers like the Daily Law Firm lawyers, they always want to work with you, okay? Now, that's a large claim, but it's true. And my associate, Justin Grove, is doing miracles all over the country by beating back the banks. They don't even like dealing with him because he's so good at what he does.
Okay.
So if you want to check this out, you're welcome to do that, and you can call us. When did you get your foreclosure papers?
I just got them yesterday. Some lady came knocking on the door.
Right. You got 30 days to file a response. If you don't, you'll be in default. If you get in default because you didn't file a response, the bank lawyer is going to go to the court and say, hey, he didn't file a response. We're concerned about the house. We want you to escalate the time for redemption, and we want to evict him right away. And you'll be out within 3 months, okay?
Okay. So I need to do that then. Okay.
Definitely get in touch with us. Do you have email, Robert?
Yes.
All right. Can you scan those lawsuit papers and email them to me?
Okay.
It's brian@thelawshow.com. That's what I want you to email them to, okay?
Brian@lawshow.com.
TheLawShow.com.
TheLawShow.com.
Okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It. Bye-bye. Bye.
Joseph, you're on the Law Show Extra.
Hey, how are you? I got a property that is a commercial mixed-use property. Had for a long time.
It's a what?
It's a commercial property. It's like a mixed use.
Okay.
Which is, retail on the first and apartments on the second.
Yep.
And I had a 5-year. Every 5 years I got to renew this thing.
Yeah.
And of course, my 5 years this time came up at a very bad time with the economy and all that. But so the bank wouldn't renew it because the value of the building had dropped so much. But they were giving me these 6-month extensions, and now now I know it's the last two. They're like 6-month forbearances of the note.
Right.
And I'm just what my options are on this, or
you should definitely
just keep working with them, hoping that they're gonna keep giving me another 6 months. Or
no, they're not going to do that. They may do that every now and again, but eventually, eventually you're going to have to pay the piper. So what you need to do is you need to find out what sort of defenses you have available to you to beat back this commercial problem, okay? There may be somebody else you can go borrow from. I don't know what you can do. But I don't think after owning the property as long as you have that you should just cut and run. I think you need to fight. Think you need to stand up and fight, or at least find out whether or not you got a fight that you can wage, okay?
Okay.
So if you could give us an email with your contact information and a short rendition of what's going on with the address of the property, I'll have Scott Decius, my associate, get back with you right away.
All right.
All right?
What do I, what is it? What's your email again?
It's Brian at thelawshow.com.
Brian at thelawshow.com.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay?
I'll shoot. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Bye.
We're going to talk to Karen next. Karen, you're at the Law Show.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Got a little touchy subject at our place of employment. Of course, the wait staff is supposed to, be in charge of their tables and watch them. But when someone does run out on a tab,
right,
is it legal for the server to pay?
Well, of course the server can pay if the server wants to, but it's not legal for the restaurant owner to make...
No, the restaurant saying it doesn't matter if that's their policy. And I looked it up like on the Department of Labor, and I couldn't really understand it. I thought it said
they can't do that.
If the bill is more than what you'd make on minimum wage or something like that.
They can't do that. They can't.
They cannot.
They
okay.
cannot.
Where could I print a copy of something like this to show them that they can't? It doesn't happen. What does it happen? Maybe once a year, but
send
still,
me.
People are stuck with a $200 check when they only made $140 that night, so that they still owe the restaurant that money, and I think that's wrong.
Send me an email.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got the email. I heard you telling everybody else.
All right, and give me a short rendition of what your concern is, and I'll have Michelle Marantet, one of the best new lawyers I've ever hired, take a look at it and give you a write-up back. Okay.
Okay. And where are you guys located anyway? Chicago?
We're all over the world, but we have offices.
You are? Okay. All right. Great. Yeah, I will get one of those off to you tonight.
We have offices in Detroit and Chicago.
Okay. Great. Yeah, we're outside of Chicago.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Okay.